Okay, in this chapter, I'm going to talk about more application problem when it comes to unit conversion and proportion. So suppose that you count 18 beats in a minute. How many times does your heart beat in a year? Okay, so let's say we know that you have 18 counts, 18 beats in 1 minute, right? And then we know that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. And then we have 24 hours in a day. And there are 365 days in a year. So totally that gives you 14,048,000 bits per year. Okay, the second question is really interesting. How thick is a single sheet of paper? How much does it weigh? So while you may think have a sheet of paper is handy and trying to measure, it would be tricky because they really think. So instead, we might imagine a stack of paper and then scale it the thickness and weight to a single sheet. So if you ever bought the paper for a printer or a copier, you probably bought a ream which contains 400 sheets. And we could estimate that a ream of paper about 2 inches thick and weighs about 5 pounds and scale this down. Okay, so for a ream of a paper is 2 inches thick for each ream. And then each ream contains how many paper? 500 pieces of paper, 500 sheets. So that means when you do the math, we will have what? 0.004 inches per sheet. And now for the weight, it's the same. So for the weight, for each ream, it weighs 5 pounds. And then we know that one ring contains 500 sheets. Then I have 500 over 500 pounds per sheet, which is 0.01 pounds per sheet. Okay, not hard. Let's do another one. A recipe for zucchini muffins states that it used 12 muffins with 215 calories per muffin. You instead decided to make mini muffins and the recipe used 20 muffins. You will eat 4. How many calories would you consume? So in this one, we can consider, hey, how many calories for the whole recipe? So we know that, hey, this recipe yields 12 muffins and each one contains 215 calories. So we have the total calorie is 12 times 220. Let me use a calculator. Which is 3,000. Gives you 3,000 calories. So that means this recipe totally contains 3,000 calories. So, okay. After that, you think about, hey, how many calories per muffin? How many calories per mini muffin. Because you make it mini muffin now. Okay. So you totally have 20 muffin and your total calorie is 3,000. So I use 3,000 calorie divided by 20 muffins. So each one contains 150 calories per muffin. And then you eat 4, so that I have 150 times 4, which means you consume 600 calories totally. Okay, so that's it for this chapter. This is really interesting live application problem. So if you see something that interesting, and then let me know. You can comment it below and then we can discuss it. See you next time.